Recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. And already we're underway here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Araujo gets into some space. And that's the keeper's ball. Suso. Not the most convincing of passes. Yilmaz. Vargas. Knocks it out wide. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Driving forward. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
And he shoots!
Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played towards the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And that's a dangerous ball. Driving.
Oh, shooting chance!
It's off target and by quite a way. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Yilmaz. Some really good ball movement. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up.
And the finish! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Passes short and sharp. Header! Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Omia Ardija really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Suso. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Spectacular save! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Incoming delivery. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Yilmaz. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, good ball! It's a pretty loose pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Time and again they are repelled. Played out wide. Takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Araujo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Araujo. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's gone loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. A heavy challenge. He is starved of space and time. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Out towards the flank.
Yilmaz. Vargas. Yilmaz, given the lift of his goal. And it's Suso. And that has left him in a heap. Not the most accurate pass. And they can counter here. Suso. And he's managed to get free.
Oh, sweet feet.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? That's been slipped through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Araujo. And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Omiya Ardija really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Vargas. Takes a shot! And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Now it's Vargas. And now they can spring out of defence. Araujo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vargas. He's gone for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Araujo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Under an awful lot of pressure. It's a promising position. He has found the way through. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely shaped cross. He's tried one! They want to be quick to recover this. And that's another good win of the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Reinildo. Well, that has not gone well.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And he's picked it up out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He rises! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Suso. That's Vargas. Knocks it into space. He's got away. A lot of space ahead of him. Now this could be a chance. He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Point-blank header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Araujo, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Now it's Vargas. Knocks it out wide.
Ball driven towards big header!
That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Tries to play it through. He's in a good position here. Oh, right place, right time. It's a pretty loose pass. Suso. It's a promising position. He's found a way through. That's a corner kick. So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Araujo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Here it is, crossed in. Played out wide.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Suso. Yilmaz. Well, that pass isn't the best.
That's good running with the ball. He's having a go! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Yilmaz. Suso.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Played back in.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To further improve their position of comfort. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Vargas. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. The ball goes in. It's out for a goal kick. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been drilled in.
Suso! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that is out of play. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vargas. Oh, that's fabulous. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And he's had it nicked away. Driving on and making good progress.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shoots! Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, what has happened? He's had a shot! It's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Shot could be on. That has ended up in no man's land. And that is as far as it goes. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Wojciech Szczesny, Peter. He's got incredible reflexes, and that makes him one of the best shot stoppers around. He's also very comfortable when he's under the high ball or coming out for crosses. And having someone like that just easing the pressure on that defence can spread confidence very quickly.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bajcetic. That pass isn't the best. Berghaus. It's just beyond his reach. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Araujo. Now it's Smith Rowe, played out wide. Now this could be a chance. Turns and goes back. Driving forward. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Hayden. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Araujo. He has found a way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bajcetic. Now it's Smith Rowe. Stood up well to him there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. He's having a go! Comfortable claim for the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well, that has not gone well. Bajcetic. Berghaus. Smith Rowe. To Aouyan. Piazza receives it in a good position here. Aouyan. And it's Smith Rowe. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Not the most accurate pass. Berghaus. Well seen. Saw that coming. Bajcetic. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bajcetic. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Araujo. Hoisted in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Just eases him off the ball. Looking to play him in. Piazza. Smith Rowe! Bajcetic. Pass somewhat off target. That is ended up in no man's land. This looks promising. Good ball, good...
And he's had a hit!
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well.
He's having a shot!
It's a loose ball. Now here's the delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And he's had it nicked away. He's in space and looking for options. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Araujo powering forward here. Araujo just loves to go forward whenever he can. The ball has bounced loose now. Gets into some space. He's got away. Great chance! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Please drink responsibly.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution on the field. Number 21. Number 28.
There's the start of the second half.
Number 41.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And now the breakaway. Looking for the run. And he's away. Berghaus. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Araujo. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Piazza. Bajcetic. Piazza. Berghaus. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in a great... Tries a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's going for goal! Off the post! Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. No, he's not getting past him there. Decent progress down the left. Knocks it into space. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Look at the space here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Could try cutting inside here. He's found a way through. That's very neat. Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
The goal scorer after 61 minutes is...
So we have the first goal.
41.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Now, can they get him away? That's a nicely shaped ball. Chesney claims comfortably. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Oh, no joy this time.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just...
Oh, shooting chance! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And the finish!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Steaming on goalwards. Hayden, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that was nowhere near his best. The pass has gone astray. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes
Number 10.
on both sides, actually.
Number 43. Coming on the field. Number 29.
Hayden.
Number 14. Number 27. Substitution in progress.
Oh, good ball! Now there's a fine ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Lincoln. 20 have a free kick.
Just a whisker away.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? 20 really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Chesney gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That's the keeper's ball. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Campbell. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lincoln. And it's made its way to him. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's being shifted off it. That's good running with the ball. Pressure coming in from all directions. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pass somewhat off target. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Not the most accurate pass.
Good chance here.
That is decidedly lacking.
Substitutions taking place.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And reclaimed it in a trice. Driving on and making good progress. Very much into the last knockings. He can run onto that. Lincoln.
Shapes to shoot! They've done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So,
And a chance!
it's run loose. Who's going to get there?
3 minutes added time.
That has not gone well. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Campbell concedes a free kick for that. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Edouard. And there goes the final whistle. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, this must be one of the most spectacular sights in football. Stand upon stand, stacked each on top of the other. Right, he's having a go! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
A message to the wise: it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Wojciech Szczesny, Peter. He's got incredible reflexes, and that makes him one of the best shot stoppers around. He's also very comfortable when he's under the high ball or coming out for crosses. And having someone like that just easing the pressure on that defence can...
And he's had a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Újabb.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Looking to go deep. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Twente are looking to go forward now. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has ended up in no man's land. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Quinton Timber. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking to play him in. Shoots! And that's caused a worry or two. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. He's going for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. the most accurate pass. And it's made its way to him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's there to retrieve it. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's nice. Has a shot! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Smith Rowe. And it's Timber. Quinton Timber. That's Berghaus. Now it's Edouard.
Edouard! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Edouard made himself the key component of a very good move. That's how you get behind a defence.
A heavy challenge.
And they can counter here.
He's had a shot! He gets big! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, what has happened here? There will be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Piazza. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here?
And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Piazza.
He's gone for goal. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Played into the box. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Smith Rowe. Great vision.
Now there's a fine ball. No foul, says the referee.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Looking for options for movement.
Shot, surely! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's a sharp little ball here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Great run on the overlap here. Just too much on that. Smith Rowe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice bit of trickery. He's tried one! And for a moment, time stood still. No, it's not getting there. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And we are up to the break.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 34.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And here's Bakambu. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's got away. Cross goes in there.
And a chance! And he hits the net. The second half sparked straight into life.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Smith Rowe does really well to win the ball there. Can he get on the end of this? Played in deep. Piazza. Quinton Timber. Played out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, what a ball! Still chasing the game, trailing by one.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's been slipped through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Now here's the delivery.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
No way through there. Smith Rowe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Driving forward.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 44.070.
Omiya Ardija really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Bakambu. Some good work on the right flank here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Berghaus has it in a wide position.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's a pretty loose pass. Smith Rowe takes control of it and he's on the move. Piazza gets into some space.
Piaka just still couldn't find a teammate when they had an overload in the box. All very frustrating.
Berghaus. Bakambu. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To increase the lead.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it.
Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 29.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Entran.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And that pass just didn't quite work. He's picked his way through. Threads one in. Shot.
Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That pass isn't the best.
He's gone for goal! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish of true class! And the lead is extended still further.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager
Tries a shot!
Piazza. Chesney claims comfortably. Riedewald. Drive.
And a shot!
Oh, he's been caught napping. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
That has not gone well. Araujo.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's in space and looking for options.
Big chance!
And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Can he spark a counter here? Great defending, strong and determined. That's a shade optimistic. That's good running with the ball. This ended up in no man's land.
Piazza. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Araujo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Pretty robust defending.
Oh, super ball. And the counter is on. And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the play.